What's up, guys? Welcome back. Just checking that everything is working properly because it's raining here. I don't know if this is going to be buggy. Let me know if it is buggy or not, if it is laggy. What's up, what's up? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good. Let me check. Yeah, it's working good. What up, guys? Look good. Of course, always looking good, man. We're always looking good. You're looking good, I'm looking good, everybody's looking good. How are you guys doing? I actually don't remember the last time that I did a live stream. Most of you already know why. I have been sharing it on Discord, but in case you guys don't know, actually I'm from Haiti, so we have some shit going on there. You guys know it is a chaos, right? It is really bad. So my mind is not really here. I'm not in Haiti anymore, but I do have some family members there, so kind of, you know. So that's why. But either way, I know that you guys have some questions, some doubts. We have been farming a few things. So let's go ahead and answer them. To be honest, I don't really have anything like planned for today. Most likely I'm going to be sharing a few tips, a few things that I have found over the past few days, but nothing crazy. Actually, number one, I don't know if you guys have been farming Zeta chain, but let's go ahead and share this. One sec. Actually, wrong screen, my bad. Here it is. So yeah, on Zeta, since we have so many tasks, and I know that some of them are actually quite hard to complete, which is sending ETH, sending BTC, and also sending ETH, BTC, and BNB. So let me look for them. So receive BTC, receive ETH, and receive BNB. You actually don't need to do it from your CEX. You can actually just swap it from Eddy Finance. So if you swap, for example, 1 or 2 Zeta for BTC, you should be able to claim this one. If you swap some Zeta for ETH or for BNB, you should be able to claim it. I actually found that yesterday. So yeah, I'm not going to be skipping that anymore. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for receive Zeta. I've tried it and it doesn't work. But at least you guys can receive at least 7.5k in weekly points. So you guys know Zeta, every week, every 7 days, it refreshes, so you guys can continue to farm it and obviously increase your points. By the way, don't go crazy with the amount of wallets that you guys are farming on Zeta, because most likely you're gonna need KYC on Zeta. So just so you know. Looks like we got laggy again. Ah, fucking shit. Let's see. Yeah, let me remove the camera. Hopefully it is working properly now. So yeah, on Zeta, at least if you guys want to do those 3 tasks, you should be able to do it just by swapping. So BTC, ETH, and then BNB, so you guys don't miss it. There is another one that you guys might have some issue, which is minting a badge on Ultiverse. I think there is only 2 Zeta that you guys can mint, but it doesn't really matter. You can just mint anything else and it will work, just for you to know. And by the way, Completing this, taking on Zeta, you just need like 10 cents. Even one Zeta is more than enough for you to complete this quest, just for you to know. So yeah, basically we're covered for Zeta. What else? On mode, ETH, WETH will make points. Most likely no. That is swapping and not swapping. So no, I would avoid that. And also USDT and USDC is another thing that I'm also swapping, to be honest. Hello, what is the criteria? You're waiting on scroll balance 0.005 ETH. Yes, that is something that you guys need to be doing on every single thing. 0.005 ETH on ZK Sync, on scroll, on Linea. I don't know if it will also work for mode, but I'm also doing it for mode because we never know, right? It is better be safe than sorry. So make sure that you do hold 0.005. Bro, Fib Crypto gave us great hack. Just send tokens from wallet to yourself and all good. I actually tried that and it didn't work for me. So I don't know, maybe after the video, the live stream, I'm gonna try that. But last time that I tried, it didn't work for me, so I don't know why. But I'm gonna try it to see if it works. Do you know about MarginFi? I have some funds on it and wondered if you have any update on this. Unfortunately, no. I have no update on MarginFi. To be honest, I have a lot of points, shitload of points. I'm actually at, I think, around ranking 10,000, so I'm doing pretty good on MarginFi. But we have no updates. Can I start doing now Zeta? Yes, you can. And also Zeta chain is extremely cheap to do. Like the transaction fees are just 1 cent or even less than that. So, and also it is like an hour per week because you don't need to do it every single day. So it is quite easy to do. So yeah, Zeta is one that you guys can obviously start. But again, don't go crazy with the amount of wallets that you're doing because most likely you're gonna need KYC. So that's why I'm doing just 2, so I can do KYC on one, and then I have my wife doing KYC on the second. So LogX, we also received the points for LogX. So now I have 398 on this wallet. I have, I think, maybe 350 or 360 on another wallet, and then I have a smaller wallet which has around 117, 130. So in total, I should be sitting around 1.1K on LogX. Also, I read somewhere that the initial market cap will be 150 million LogX tokens. So most likely, I think it should open at a price of $1 per token, which would be $150 million market cap, which is not too crazy, to be honest. It could actually open above that, maybe $2. So for me, the ranging for LogX, I think anywhere between $1 to $2 should be good. And obviously, main focus is just to use orderly, to be honest. But also, if I can receive something out of it, then for sure, I'll be happy with that. Next, any updates on Kinza? That shit is taking forever. Yeah, unfortunately, they delayed the airdrop. I don't know until when. I'm still kind of bullish into the project just because they're backed by Binance, and you guys know that whenever Binance is backing something, usually it turns out to be good. So I'm still staking my funds. I don't need them, to be honest, so that's why I still have my funds there. And in the meantime, I can still continue to earn more points. So that's why. But unfortunately, Kinza is not for this month anymore, and we have no updates on when it will be. So I'm guessing maybe Q2. Yeah, Q2. So yeah, that is the update for Kinza. Another one that actually got delayed is Fluidity. Again, freaking Fluidity. It was actually in 2 days, so for Wednesday on the 27th, but now it is delayed for next week on the 3rd, which I think the 3rd is actually Wednesday also. Let me check this. Yeah, Wednesday the 3rd. Next week. LogX on mode network to projects. Yeah, actually that is another one that I'm doing on mode. Most of the time that is what I'm doing on mode. Now, mode is quite hard to farm right now because of the fees. A lot of people back then actually thought that it was based on volume, and mode is not based on volume, it is based on activity and fees burned. That's why I said when the fees were at maybe $2, $3, that was the best freaking opportunity for you to add a lot of transaction on mode and burn as many fees as possible. But now fees are like 5 cents, 10 cents, or even less than that on mode. So obviously if you guys are taking 50 transactions, you're not going to be getting a lot of points on mode, unfortunately. So that's how it is. Obviously when you're early with a project, you do receive more points. So now you actually need to be taking way more transaction on mode. So the best way to actually do it, I think it is by using logx, or Kim is also good, but unfortunately Kim has a price impact, which is pretty bad. So that's why whenever I'm using Kim, I'm using smaller funds. So something between 25 bucks, 75 bucks, just to add some activity, but I'm not going crazy on Kim. I'm not swapping $1,000 on Kim because the price impact is just too bad. So that's why. But for me, logx is the best one. Just make sure that you are using actually everything on mode. And also, I did mention that they do have some layer 3 quests, which most likely were also receiving some points. Are you bullish on Blast? I've never used Blast, to be honest. I have been fading Blast. I don't know why. I guess it is because I do have a lot of things to do. But I'm not really farming Blast. I'm also not planning into farming it. Maybe once I receive some more liquidity, so maybe once I receive Fluidity or Wormhole and I have some money to play with, but at the moment I have some other priorities, so I'm not planning to use Blast, but I do think it is good. Logx on chroma. Unfortunately, I freaking hate chroma, so I don't use logx on it. It is extremely freaking expensive, like extremely expensive on chroma. I think last time that I used it, it was around $5, $6 just to open a position. So I think I spent like $16, $15 just to open and closing a position. So not really planning on doing it. You guys can use it for sure, but I don't know. I'm not that bullish on chroma anymore, even though I'm still trying to do the NFTs. But fees at the moment are just freaking crazy, and as far as I know, it is not working just like mode, that I can burn my fees on chroma. How are you farming Hyperlane? Just daily interaction on Nexus. So Hyperlane is another one that I think might work just like Wormhole. Don't go crazy. Please don't go crazy with your bridging. Don't bridge every single day. So maybe use it a few times a week. Use large amount of volume. So for example, what is the name? Bridge. There is a bridge for injective, which is bridging for injective on Cosmos to injective on EVM. You guys can purchase something like maybe 10 injective, then bridge it, and then wait a few days and then bridge it back. Right there, you should have around $600 in volume. So I think that is the best way to use it. You guys can also use Nexus. You can also use Nautilus. The last one is Merkley, but to be honest, I don't feel safe using Merkley anymore. So I'm obviously skipping Merkley. Did you play it with Aevo lately with the new rewards? So Aevo right now, we need to be taking longer trades, unfortunately, because I got a pretty bad cut because I was wash trading. So yes, I think you guys can use it, but you need to know that you need to leave your position open for a longer time frame. That would be for Aevo. The review, I am not using the review. That is another one that is just extremely expensive. I did add a few transactions just to have some diversification on ZK Sync. I think I maybe have like 8 transactions on the review, but not really using it anymore. Is it a good time to start farming Scroll again? Fees are better, but still a little high. Yes, I think it is always good to farm Scroll, to be honest, because the same way that you're thinking, it is the same way many others are thinking, that Scroll is way too expensive to farm. So they have less users, so obviously they are not active this month, last month, maybe next month. So whenever the fees are down, that's when they're gonna join. But by then I would have 6 months, 7 months active on Scroll, which obviously I will have a better advantage at receiving a better airdrop. So yes. And also Scroll is one of my top priorities. What's wrong with Merkley? I don't know, I just don't like it. I think it is kind of dumb for me to be bridging a token that is worthless. I would rather just use real funds. When can we expect orderly? Since only below 20k people done more than 100k volume, can we expect more than $1,000 at least? I'm pretty sure we're gonna be receiving more than $1,000 from orderly. And also, if you have the NFTs, dude, you're basically good to go. For orderly, I think that most likely it should be Q2. So that means before June, we should be receiving that. What is the price prediction for Fly, and will you sell all? That's the question that I get probably on a daily. So for Fluidity, the current price is 0.05, which puts the market cap at around $7 million, the circulating market cap. So that's pretty low, to be honest. $7 million is nothing. So I think they should open anywhere between maybe 15 cents, 20 cents should be a good pricing. And I think I'm being pessimistic, to be honest. But I don't want to go crazy with a price prediction and then it opens at maybe 10 cents. But still, if it opens at 10 cents, you guys should receive something good out of it, because it was quite easy to receive Fly tokens. And also, if I'm staking it or selling it, I'm going to be selling 33%, then staking 33% for the superposition airdrop, then 33% I'm going to hold it just in case the price goes up. And then I'm left with 1% for hard drugs. Are you farming layer 0? Snapshot soon, maybe next month. Yeah, I've been farming layer 0 since 2022. So now I'm just in maintenance mode. I'm not adding a crazy amount of transaction. Just whenever I need to bridge to maybe Optimism or something like that, I would use layer 0. But I'm not going crazy anymore. Orderly announced new campaign. Really? Where? On Galaxy? Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, by the way, this is another thing that just started, which is Redstone. That is an Oracle. Unfortunately, this will take forever to complete because they have 3 seasons. And it will be until the end of the year. So this is quite dumb, quite long to do. But hey, most likely I'm gonna be doing it. Unfortunately, you're gonna need a passport holder on Galaxy and also Gitcoin passport score. For you to get those two, I think you're gonna be spending maybe 15 bucks. Just for you to know. Let's check. So he said orderly. What's the new campaign? Is it this one? Because I have been doing it. If it is this one, you guys can see that I have the first one. I have the one with 1,000, 10,000. I also have the one with 100,000. That is for WooFi. For LogX, I do have way more volume than that. I'm not planning on doing the 1 million, to be honest. I think it is quite expensive. At least not at the moment. And also WooFi is not tokenless, so I don't know. If I do it, at least I would like to do a 2-in-1. But unfortunately, I cannot. So I don't think I'm going to be doing the 1 million. Because 100,000 cost me around $60. So for me to do 1 million, I'm gonna be spending most likely like 600 bucks that I can spend somewhere else. So not planning on doing it. Are you farming base? No, I'm not really expecting an airdrop from base, to be honest. They might not. I do use base on a pretty consistent basis, but I'm not actively farming it. I'm just using base. So if I receive an airdrop, great. If I don't, great also. Metas, not doing metas. Can I farm orderly network using 2 wallets, keeping in mind civil guidelines, which you've told? Yeah, for sure. I'm actually farming orderly. Not me, my bad. I have 3 friends farming orderly. But obviously I'm only using 1 wallet, but I have 3 friends farming orderly. Okay, on Twitter. Let me check it. Orderly. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me try to bring this here so you guys can see it. Okay. Get my friend campaign, blah blah, to provide environment, to put the test, blah blah blah. We'll be able to camera network tokens in addition to participant, blah blah, the network identifies over group, blah. Okay, too much bullshit. These groups. Galaxy and Zeta campaign, okay. Trading through near, that is something that I haven't done. I guess I should be doing it. We'll still qualify those traders for the other network. Okay, to be honest, I don't understand shit on this. What should we do? What we gonna do? I don't know. But okay, it looks like we have another campaign. Are you getting BNB airdrop? Dude, that freaking BNB airdrop, I have been doing it, but I removed my funds like 2 days before the snapshot. So I am not eligible. So I don't know how much we can expect. I even have a video on the BNB airdrop from last year. And I removed my funds. So I removed the 0.005. So I'm not eligible for that. But I'm not really expecting a huge amount for that. Do our airdrop wallets need to be funded from a CEX to be eligible for an airdrop, or it is alright to fund it from a separate wallet? Doesn't really matter where you're funding your wallet. Just make sure that if you're sending your funds from another wallet, you're not farming both wallets, because then obviously you are Sibyl. I think Orderly is on Zilly. Yes, Orderly is on Zilly. On your Discord, someone shared link to Twitter. I'm guessing you're talking about this, right? This thing. Do you know any airdrop coming for TIA, Cosmos, or injective stakers? Unfortunately, no, I don't. Have you done Cashmere Labs? Yes. Yes, I actually have a video on Cashmere since last year, early last year. Probably it is 1 year old. I actually forgot about Cashmere, so I don't even think, or I don't even know if we're going to be receiving it anymore. I used to like it, but they have been pretty silent about it. Orderly airdrop soon. Yes, sir. Soon. Can we expect something good from LogX? It depends on how many tokens you have. I think the price should be $1. So if you have enough, for sure. If you have 1,000 LogX tokens, then obviously you could make $1,000. If you have 4,000 tokens, then you could be making $4,000. I think that should be the ranging between $1 to $2. That should be a good amount. That should be anywhere between $150 million up to $300 million market cap for LogX. I don't know if you guys also, if you're farming Tyco, but here's a nice tip to increase your points on Tyco. and it is this one, the trust bonus. You guys can receive 2,500 points, but for you to do that, you need to have the Gitcoin passport and Galaxy passport holder. Again, you're gonna be spending around 15 bucks to do this, and also you have to do KYC. But I did it because obviously I want to participate, receive more points, and also participate on the Redstone campaign, which is necessary. But just a quick tip right there, so you guys can receive more points for Tycho. Did LogX count the volume before the airdrop program? Yes. Yes, that's why we receive points before the airdrop program, which are now converted to tokens, LogX tokens. Oh, backpack. Yes, that's another one that I am farming. Forgot to mention that. I'm super bullish on backpack. And dude, it is extremely easy to farm backpack. I have a link in the description, which is obviously a referral link for backpack. It is an exchange, and also they have their own wallet, just like Phantom. So I do recommend using both of them, the wallet and also the exchange. But obviously the volume, I think, matters a little bit more on the exchange. And also it is super inexpensive to take some swaps. You don't need to trade because there is no trading option. You're basically just swapping from one token to the other. Now, avoid swapping stablecoins. You cannot swap USDT for USDC. It will not count for the volume on backpack, so make sure. Usually I'm just swapping Sol and USDT. That's it. And usually the fees are like 15 cents. So make sure to farm it. I do think it is quite good, but unfortunately you need to do KYC for backpack. Hey DeFi Chronicles, hope you've been doing good. Doing great, man. Hopefully you too. Nibiru airdrop soon. I don't even think I'm gonna be participating for that. I tried to do KYC, but I am unable to do so. So most likely I'm gonna skip it. And I don't even know if I still have the option to do KYC by now. So I don't know. Can't farm backpack as it is not available in my country yet. Yeah, I know. Some people are not able to do it. Can we still farm backpack? Yes, sir. If I mention something, it is because you still have time to do it. If not, I'm not mentioning it. Can't use backpack exchange if you're from the US. I don't think so. I don't think so. Obviously, you guys can try to do KYC and then see if you're able or unable to do it. Then you know you're unable to farm backpack. The process should take you less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes to do KYC for backpack. Another one that I mentioned a few days ago is this. Look at this. Daily Rewards is co-sponsored by DeFi Chronicles. That's nice. So yeah, I'm co-sponsored by DeFi Chronicles. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. I actually made my first video for Rage over a year ago. So I actually started farming Rage over a year ago. So you guys can see for how long I have been farming. And obviously that information is not out there. It is because Max got some information. We got some contacts. And they're going to be adding the point system for Rage pretty soon. So that means if you use Rage before the point system, you guys can obviously receive OG points. So yeah, and they're going to be adding the point system by the end of this month, if I am not mistaken. You guys still have time to participate even after the point system starts. So you guys can obviously continue to increase it. I don't know when we're going to be receiving the airdrop. That's the only thing. But obviously I'm farming it, and I do have a previous video that you guys can check on how you can farm 2 projects in one. So you can farm Rage and also Hyperliquid at the same time. What else? Venom airdrop via OKX. I actually didn't do it, and it was quite bad. You guys can see just 28, which is what, $12? You're still bullish on Milk TIA. DIM looks very good for future airdrops, more than 1,000 projects. I'm actually a little bit more bullish on Dimension than No, my bad. Okay, I'm actually more bullish on Dimension than Celestia. But that doesn't mean I'm not bullish on Milk TIA or Milky Way. I'm super bullish on Milky Way. Super, super bullish on Milky Way. I do have a lot of Milky Way staked. I'm within the top 10%. So yes, I'm super bullish on it. And also the airdrop is in like 2 months. So how the heck you cannot be bullish on something that is in 2 months? Do you know of Bit Mama? No idea. Who's Bit Mama? I know who's Big Mama, not Bit Mama. Have you heard of Duck City? Where are you guys getting all those names? I don't know what is Duck City. Do you farm Blackwing? At the moment, no. I am waiting for some more liquidity to start. I do have a list, a really long list of projects that I'm planning to add some funds, but unfortunately, all of them it is staked amount, so I need to send my funds, leave it there for some time, and right now I have some other things to do with my funds. So Blackwing, it is on my list, but I'm just waiting for some money to start. So what I'm planning to do is most likely use some of my Fluidity airdrop. If we receive the wormhole airdrop, I'm also going to be doing it. But also, if you guys want, you can also join the 90 days airdrop challenge, which the link is in the description, so you can also participate on Blackwing. Bro, the KYC for backpack is rough. I lied about my oh god, I lied about my estate. Let's see if I can slip through the dude, come on, you're crazy. Milk TIA is pretty easy to get high on the leaderboard. Yeah, quite easy. And also, if you're using Demex, you're basically farming 2 in 1 and obviously receiving more points. I just bought back another 100 that I mentioned after selling half my allocation previously. I'm also buying more. I didn't receive the Dimension airdrop, but I'm buying more. Each week I'm purchasing a little bit. Hey, I just want to thank you for all your work. I'm out, bro. My pleasure, my friend. Take care. Menta ETH on staking is tomorrow. What do you plan on doing with your ETH now? Nothing. Most likely I'm gonna be purchasing more Menta and then sending it to Merlin chain, which I have been farming for the past maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I do like it. The TVL is just pretty crazy, like $2.5 billion, but I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna be receiving it this month or next month. I'm kind of confused on that, but I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm not planning on selling my Menta. So I'm staking my funds on Merlin, and the airdrop should be this month or next month, not sure, but it should be pretty good. Fees on Rage are not that bad, about $5 for a 20k position, not bad. Don't sleep on breadth on base chain. I don't trade Memecoins. Cashmir did snapshot 2 weeks ago. They announced it on Twitter. Okay, so I guess I'm in. I hope so. Are they on testnet or mainnet? Because I use Cashmir on testnet, not on mainnet. I'm not 100% sure if they're on mainnet by now. Are you bullish on what? Imaginary one's bubble? What the fuck is that? What's better to farm, Hold Station or Rage? Both, but Rage? I don't know, man. It is quite different because Hold Station, it is a confirmed airdrop, and you can also use it on ZK Sync in case they haven't taken the snapshot, so it might help. But at the same time, Rage, you can also use Hyperliquid. So I don't know, man, just farm both. Farm Hold Station for a week, remove your funds, and then go farm Rage. What do you think of Berachain? Boring, super boring to be honest, but I'm still farming it, but I hate it. Do you think wormhole stakers, holders will get monad? I think so. I think so. I don't think for holders, but I do think for stakers. So I'm gonna be staking some of my wormhole. It's on base network Dark City Web3 games like Pixel. Can you send me the link through Discord and tag me? What about W Airdrop? When we will get the tokens? I don't know, bro. I haven't talked with the founder yet. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm guessing next month. I really hope so. I need that money. I really hope that next month. And I'm guessing it should be next month, to be honest. If Fluidity hits $1, I will donate $1,000 to the channel. Thank you for your hard work. So question, if Fluidity goes to 98 cents, you're not donating, right? Just kidding. So what else? What other questions you guys have? Oh, actually, I have a list here. Let me go ahead and share it. So here's a few things that I am farming. I do need to add more than that, but you guys can take a screenshot of these if you guys are interested. So Sharp is a project that is backed by Microsoft, so that's pretty crazy. It is a super app. I do need to create a video on it, but also it has so many things to do. But at the moment, you guys can sign up and you also get like 100 points. I don't have a link for it. Just go on Twitter and look for Sharp and you will see. Parallel is another one that I'm farming. That is another super app. Drift, I think they will end the point system in like 2 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Camino is another one that I think is ending this month. Oh, DeFi Spot is a DEX that I have been using just to add some transaction whenever I need to do it. Super easy to do, and they also have an airdrop confirm. If you're planning to farm DeFi Spot, you can add a referral code, which mine is Farmer. So you guys can use it to get a discount. Backpack, another one that I'm farming. I do need to add some more volume because I'm super bullish on it. Zeta Markets, I have been fading it for a long time. I don't have enough volume. Superform, having some issues with it lately. But if you do use it, you're also using Hyperliquid. Pike, I don't know. I don't like Pike. I did it for the beta tester and I have a 100k allocation, which is nothing, like $7. So yeah. Rage, Liquid Swap, super bullish on this. I did a video a few days ago. I think it was yesterday actually. Super bullish on that. Squid Router, do like it. Hyperlane, obviously I like it. Orbiter, super freaking expensive, but I'm still farming it. Demex, just the same thing as Milky Way. Bungie, yeah, farming it. Daybridge, also farming it. Logx, Orderly, Zeta Chain, Scroll, Hyperliquid, Kinza. Emnis, which is a project on Aptos. They do have a confirm airdrop. So go ahead and check my previous video on the 5-in-1 strategy for Aptos. Jumper, Aries, another project on Aptos. Aptin, another project on Aptos. And Ambient, which I realized that we can earn some points on Ambient just by swapping. So obviously you guys can do so on Scroll. Are you bullish on Kilo X? Yes, I think so. The thing is that I don't know when they're gonna do the airdrop. But also the Kilo X is actually another project from Binance, so it might be good. The only thing is Kilo has a lot of users in comparison to others. And also I don't think they have a leaderboard, so I don't know where I'm standing. I have around 9,000, 10,000 points on Kilo, but I'm not really farming it anymore. How much W would you stake per wallet? So I think I'm gonna be receiving 2,677 Wormhole tokens. So most likely I'm gonna stake something like 1.2. And also I'm gonna check what people are staking. That is another thing. Make sure that you're checking what people are staking on Twitter and try to overstake that. So if you see everybody staking 1K, So stake maybe 1.2. If everybody is taking 500, then go ahead and increase that to maybe 700 or 800. My question, what is the most underfarmed airdrop? I don't know, man. Also, how does Mobby work? I just stake 700 Mobbies. Not sure. I am not staking Mobby. One quick question for Mobby. Are you staking it on Ethereum mainnet? Because last time that I checked, it was on Ethereum mainnet. Do they have the option now to do it on another chain? Because that would be great. Do you think ZKS will come with TGE in April? To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think it will be next month. Maybe the checker, we might get it next month. But also they just started working on the token. They said that they just started. So it would be great, obviously. I'm gonna be making a lot of money on ZKS. But most likely it should be after April, I think. I'm unstaking my pith. When do we get to the Wormhole tokens? I don't know, man. The same information that you got, it is the same information that I have. Pith staking might take really long time to play out. Better off staking Jupiter. Not staking Jupiter. But yeah, maybe. Bullish on Linea. Yeah. On the blockchain, on the airdrop, I don't know. It has been so hard to farm that I don't even know what I'm gonna be receiving anymore. How do you think Nostra will have a token? I'm guessing they should. Are you farming Ikubo? I remove all my funds from Starknet. I'm not farming anything on Starknet. And I'm not interested on Starknet anymore. Cashmir still on testnet. Okay, nice. So that means I should be eligible. I think I farm Cashmir on 2 wallets. Yes, on ETH mainnet. Dude, that is just freaking expensive. I hate that. With how many wallets are you farming ZK? Obviously with one, sir. Come on, what type of question is that? Obviously with only one wallet. I would never farm something with more than one wallet. 7. Hey, do you ever use Ruby Score to accumulate transaction? No, I don't. Kinza in April. Most likely no. I don't know. I don't think Kinza can be in April. I don't know. It should be good if we can receive it in April. And also they're getting a lot of pressure from users. So hopefully they can fix that. I guess they did it because now they are also including BTC staking. So most likely that's why they're trying to attract more users, more TVL. So obviously the airdrop can be bigger. The price at launch can also be bigger. So it might be good. And also if you guys are early, you're obviously increasing your points. If you haven't started, I guess you still have the option to get involved and stake some funds. The only thing is I would obviously use looping, even though I don't recommend using it because it can be a little bit scary. It comes with a little bit of risk, but that's what I am using. I think I staked back in December around 1.5k, 1.2k. I looped it until 2.5k. And I'm currently almost top 2,900, something like that. What is happening here? I came late. A little bit, yes. We're just chatting. Atom, TIA, Dimension, NIM. I don't know, maybe for staking NIM, we might receive something else. Max, do you have a day job or you do this full time? I have a sugar mommy. That's how I survive. Nah, just kidding. I left my job back in January. So yes, I'm doing this full time. Best decision freaking ever. Because now I'm making more money from this. And also I'm happier. Because I used to work as a sales manager. And sales, dude, doing it every day is just freaking crazy. I signed up for grass and have accumulated 100k points. Are you using grass? No, I'm not farming grass. Aptos, second round of airdrop, really make us happy, sorry, because generally second round of airdrop from project means peanuts. Most likely the second airdrop is going to be bigger than the first airdrop, and that is because the first one was pretty small in comparison to the second, or in comparison to what they have allocated for the airdrop. So it should be good. The thing is, I just started using Aptos. I don't have a lot of transaction on Aptos, and my focus is actually the projects built on Aptos, not Aptos specifically. Hyperliquid in April, most probably. No, actually Hyperliquid is not in April. Hyperliquid point system will end in April. So by the end of April. So most likely after that, we should be receiving the airdrop. I hope you make at least 200k this year. You deserve it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I hope you make way more. What kind of job were you working at? Sales. I used to work in sales. Hyperliquid points looks rubbish. Again, guys, stop looking at the points. Just look at your ranking, because if you guys are receiving less points for Hyperliquid, that means I am receiving less points for Hyperliquid and everybody else is receiving less points for Hyperliquid. So that means points are not that important anymore. You need to be looking at your ranking. If your ranking is improving, then everything is great. The thing is, we got our brain washed out from Wells Market, that people are just speculating that the price per token will be this and that. Just look at the prior speculations on Wells Market. Usually they're wrong like 90% of the time. They were wrong for polyhedra, for the previous pricing before pre-market for Rumhole. So most of the time they were wrong. So just focus on your ranking. How did your Aevo airdrop got? I read that they may do a second part for staking. I'm not staking Aevo. Also, it is on ETH mainnet, so I'm not planning to do that. I receive around 3.5k from Aevo. Dollars, not tokens, dollars. How do you get what? How do you get airdrop or involve in a project? By using it. That's the only way. You just said it, by getting involved with a project. Are you in parcl? Yes, I am, but I am like number 1 million. Really bad. Like my ranking is really bad on parcl. Real bad. So I'm not really expecting nothing crazy from it. That's great that you're within the top 10k. So congrats for that. Is 1 million volume enough for Hyperliquid? I started last week and I have 100k volume now with a minus 10 PNL. First target is 1 mil. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's actually my target. I'm pretty close to 1 million. My ranking is currently 5,000, I think. So yeah. When you're going to claim your you know what, I actually claimed one of them because I had some funds on Ethereum, but I still have the other one that I haven't claimed. I think I made a profit of maybe $10 after claiming, sending it back to Bybit, sold it. I made a profit of around $10, so super rich. And I have another one just there waiting, doing nothing. I think the speculation markets are like Memecoins. People just pump it up and then there is no sellers until TGE. Yeah, exactly. I like to watch it just for some hype and just to see if there is a lot of people interested in that project. So I know if after we have TGE, the price might go up. But other than that, I don't know. When do we get the Aevo tokens? We already received the airdrop for the first airdrop. The second airdrop is on April the 10th. They gave me about 150. What? That's the crazy thing with polyhedra. That there is a lot of people that receive, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50, and they started using polyhedra maybe 1 or 2 months ago. I started using polyhedra over a year ago, and I still got 20. So, yeah. What do you think is the most promising project in terms of amount of money to receive from an airdrop? At the moment, let's see. Obviously, I might be wrong on some of them. I would say ZK Sync, obviously, for me, because I have been using it for a long time. But if we're talking about the project that we're just starting, I would say Scroll is one of them. Hyperlane, I do think we might receive something good out of it. Let's see what else we got around here. Backpack is another one that I do think we can receive something good out of it. Yeah, Backpack is another one. Rage, I do think we can also do some pretty good profit. It is not going to be something like 100k, 15k, but I'm pretty sure it will work very similar like Aevo, that you end up spending maybe like $100 and then you do like a 10, 15x on the amount of money that you lose. So yeah, that is another. Liquid Swap is another one, but also they're still building the L2, so we still need to get involved with the testnet. Right now it is on waitlist, so there is not a lot of things to do. So I would say yeah, Scroll is one of them. Probably D-Bridge also can be good, but there is a lot of people using it. Scroll, super excited about it. Hyperliquid, I'm still bullish about it. What else? Jumper actually can be quite good, but also there is a lot of people using Jumper. But if you did Fluidity, you should have a lot of transaction on Jumper. What else? This one actually looks pretty interesting also, Karak, but I haven't started that. Okay, so they gave you 150 for Aevo. Okay, cool. Nice. What do you think? No, I already answered that. You are full-time in airdrop farming, so you think airdrop will going to last even after the bull run ends, or airdrop hype will go down? Dude, we have been receiving airdrops since like 2016 or 15, so I don't think airdrop will ever stop. The only thing is, god damn it. Like, can they scream? Okay, so I don't think the hype might go down, but also it will become more competitive to get involved with airdrop. And also a trend that I have been seeing is that they're actually asking us to stake funds instead of just using a platform by swapping. So obviously it becomes way more difficult for you to get involved with a project. So let's say you have 10 projects to farm and you want to allocate maybe $2,000 per project just to receive a good allocation, then that is 20K. 20K is a lot of money just to park into a free project. So how I see it is I'm gonna do a shitload of money this year, next year on airdrop, invest it, maybe receive something like a 5x, like a 10x, and then from there, obviously, I can start using something like 50K, 100K to play with airdrops. Not per project, but if you have 50K to play with airdrops, most likely it can be profitable. Do you have the Libertas Omnibus NFT on ZK Sync? Yes, I do. I was actually eligible on 2 wallets. Hey, buddy, thank you for your work. What perp decks do you recommend on Blast? I'm not farming Blast, so I don't know. Are you still using OmniBTC? Yes. Whenever I need to bridge from scroll, usually I'm using OmniBTC or Arbiter. Worth farming ambient finance? Well, if you are using scroll, then the best way to add some volume is by swapping on ambient finance, and at the same time obviously you can receive an airdrop from ambient. I'm not super bullish. I'm not saying you're gonna be making a shitload of money from ambient, but hey, if you're already farming scroll, why not using ambient instead of something else that already got a token? Have you heard of Revelation 2. What the heck? What is that? Is that from the Bible? I don't know. No idea. Let's see. What else we gotta cover? Let's see. Where is this? Okay, here it is. Okay, so yeah, it is from the Bible. I thought it was a crypto project. I guess no, I don't know what it is. Just checking here to see if I have anything else that I need to cover. In the meantime, just let me know, guys, if you have anything that you would like to ask. One sec. Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys this. So here it is. So this is backpack, by the way. So you guys can see it is just an exchange. You guys just need to swap, that's it. And obviously you need to deposit from your wallet, your backpack wallet or anything else, then send some funds. So you guys can trade with it. Basically, that's it. Let's see, are you doing any restaking ETH on Hagen Layer, Etherfi, Circuit, Renzo? No, but I'm planning to do Renzo because it is on mode. Circuit also looks interesting, but none of them at the moment. But Renzo is, yes, it is on my list for future projects, for future airdrop, I don't know, to get involved with it. If my wallet is in top 5% for scroll, can I move on? Obviously no, but you need to be consistent with scroll. If you are happy with what you have been doing on scroll, for sure, you can move on, but make sure to leave at least maybe $50, $100 just to be consistent on a weekly basis. So 1 or 2 transactions per week just to show some consistency. Now I'm using more money in airdrop farming than investing in coins, like 60% airdrop, farming 40%, investing. Don't know if this is right or wrong. What is your take on this? So I actually have a video planned for this, but just to give you guys some information since you're asking about it. So how I see it is that you should always be investing first. Investing should be the bread and butter. You should be investing before anything else. That's why back in 2022, I started with only $40 to do airdrops, because I was just taking all my money and then throwing it into investment. I actually posted something on Twitter today showing my, let me actually go ahead and pull that up. 1 second. Yeah, so here it is. You guys can see that I was only able to do this because I have been purchasing since 2022. You guys can see my average buy 1.5k, You can see BTC, 19K, Near, Avalanche, and many others. So obviously investing for me comes first, but that's why I always try to take some money, like $1,000, and then start farming. Because here's the thing. Let's say that back in January, I decide to invest some money into something like maybe Optimism, maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, the token that you guys like. Most likely you should be able to be at the moment at maybe a 2x, 3x, 4x's. Let's be real, most likely you guys are not going to be hitting 100 x's with $1,000. Let's be real. That is extremely difficult to do. I have been into crypto since 2020. I've made 10x, 20x, 25x, but usually it is with a small amount of capital because it is extremely risky. So let's just say maybe a 5x on $1,000. So you use $1,000, 5x after maybe 3 to 6 months. Yes, you have maybe $5,000. Again, that is still very difficult to do. Then on the other side, let's say that I use $1,000 and I farm Aevo, which we did. So I received 3.5K already. Then I also farm Romho, which was super inexpensive. I have around almost 5K from Romho. So right there, just on 2 airdrops, I am already over 8.5K. So yes, you can receive more money from airdrops, but I don't think you should stop investing. For me, airdrops, I'm not gonna get rich from airdrops because usually we can make like $1,000, $2,000 here and there, $5,000. So what I'm doing is just taking that money, selling some of it. If I have to stake some of it, I also do it, but then I take something like 20, 30% and then continue to invest over the long run. That's how I do it. Like I'm never gonna stop investing. Obviously until 2025. That's my goal. I'm trying to do at least 100K from airdrops. That is not including what I have invested already. So 100K, if I can invest that wisely, I might receive a 10x. Again, not including what I already have. I should finish 2025 with $1 million. Again, just simple math. I have done 10x's before in 2022, so I know I can do it again. But obviously back then I wasn't using crazy money. I think I was using something like $500 here, $300 here, so yeah. What else? What is the utility for Ember token? Ember, what is Ember? Is it Ambient? Not sure. And I don't know. I have you as well. I very regret it. Them fees was a killer. Yeah, that's exactly why I am not doing Eigenlayer, however you guys say it. Just because of the fees. I cannot wrap my head around spending 15 bucks, 20 bucks, 60 bucks for a freaking transaction. For me, it makes no sense. I live in a country where people are making like $5 an hour. So I cannot, like really, I cannot spend $50 on a single transaction unless it really, really makes sense. I guess it is just a poor mindset. Seems to be association down. Whatever is getting normal, people paid. I'm doing multiple transactions per day on Scroll, ZK Sync, Linea, Base, Blast, and Polygon ZK. I don't think we're gonna be receiving an airdrop for Polygon ZK, or maybe we might, but it might be something very similar to Mento, which was quite bad. I think I got like $30, $20 from that airdrop. But all of the others are pretty good. ZK, great. Linea, great. Make sure that you're also doing the task, the Linea part. Base is also great. Blast is also great, but I'm not farming it. And Polygon, yeah. Oh, make sure to also add Scroll. I'm not seeing Scroll on your list. Be cautious. People say it is a left cycle, which might end in November this year already. Yeah, I'm actually not trying to catch the top. Back in 2020, 22, for me the most profitable trade that I got was actually Luna. A lot of people lost money on Luna. I made a shitload of money on Luna, and that is exactly because I sold 85% of my position at $94. So everybody was just waiting. Oh no, it will go over $100, over $100. Whenever you see a crazy amount of hype, just go out of your position. Just go out, because if you take profit, you will never go broke. What is the utility for W token? If you hold it, you are a winner. I don't know. No, I guess only governance. Man, any update on Merlin chain? I'm in your team. No update, to be honest. I'm not even sure if the airdrop is this month or next month. I'm kind of confused on that. I've tried to get the information. It looks like on one document it says this month, on the other it says next month. So I don't know. I think it might be next month, to be honest. I know it will not pass next month. Am I doing orderly? For sure, obviously. Edify gave up to $900 for staking $25 on Aigen. Nice. That's nice. Hey, not bad at all. Pretty cool. Alrighty, I guess I'm done for today, guys. It has been such a pleasure. Just so you know, I'm gonna be doing a few live stream, but not on a daily. It will be more like a surprise live stream. But as always, you guys can go to Discord so we can just continue to chat. And that's it. Thank you guys for joining. Take care. Be safe. Happy farming. Love y'all. Bye-bye.